who would have thought, the Green Bay Packers, this team that's 9-8, seventh seed, will go in a Jerry world and upset a number 2 team that, I mean, for the most part, I'm just be honest, throughout the entire season, has not played anybody tough. Maybe Miami when there was 24-22, and then maybe the one game, maybe Philly. Outside of that, they've played nobody tough, and I don't. I get it. It's easy to say Dak Prescott because unfortunately it's a quarterback-driven league, but I'm not gonna put all that blame on him. That defense was raved about. I understand they have some injuries and different things like that, but Michael Parsons was still out there, and other guys. 48 points as a cohesive unit, that's disappointing. And I think Dan Quinn, once again, I don't know what it was, but they made no adjustments on him. I knew the game was over when Musgrove was wide open, and it was so bad they panned the camera on him when he caught the ball, and so I think that ends the talk of him being a potential head coach, in my opinion. I mean, I felt as though Dak this year had a good year. But again, I understand it. The expectations. It's Jerry World's Dallas Cowboys. Everybody has to take some blame. Mike McCarthy, the offense. And again, also too, Tony Pollard is not a number 1 running back. It clearly showed in the game.
Right. I agree.
Outside of that, I mean, Jake Ferguson, I liked him. I was kind of hope they could have given him the ball a little bit more.
10 receptions, almost 100 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
I'm just saying in terms of there were some moments where I was like, okay, he's open, and they didn't really give it to him. So I kind of felt like at that point the offense they didn't wake up until the second half, and I was kind of, well, where was this in the first half? So it's all around disappointment. But again, this is not surprising. I mean, this is another first round exit, so. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say at the end of the day that you do have to turn the camera to McCarthy and Quinn. I mean, top 5 defense and getting torched like this, 48 points, and McCarthy 3-12-5 seasons. All but last year was a first round exit. Last year they ousted Tom Brady. Thank you. Yep. But you still got ousted the very next week. So